Did you eat that? Fucking hell. So we're here in Bangkok. The fight was last week. Today's Monday. I'm just gonna hang out in Bangkok for a few days, chill, relax, see what's going on, and then go back to Chiang Mai in a couple of days. Quick fit check. Got these new shorts and these shoes actually yesterday. Damn. Did you eat that? Fucking hell. Alright, we've got a date with a Bangkok baddie now. It's fucking raining badly. So I almost flaked, but I just sucked it up. Smashed a couple of seltzers in the car. And then yeah, alright. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Alright, obviously post-fight, if you're a fighter, you know you end up fucking pigging out. So the diet was supposed to start today. But the hotel's got a buffet, so it's postponed till tomorrow. I did hit the buffet, I'm not gonna lie. I hit it good. What's up? So I'm gonna go and do some work at local mall. So we're now back from Bangkok. We're here in Chiang Mai. Still going to be training pretty light for the week, I think. Yeah, just give my body a bit of a rest, but it's really important to keep myself ticking over. I do have a really great opportunity now though to focus a lot more on my business while I'm focusing a little bit less on fighting. So if you're not familiar with me, my company, I run a community called the Ninth Limb, and the Ninth Limb is an online community for people who train combat sports but also work online. And we have weekly calls, so I'm here at this cafe, I'm preparing our weekly call for this week. And a lot of people join because they want to grow their personal brand. So in this week's call, we're going to be discussing the importance of hooks in your content. So a hook is essentially something that stops people scrolling. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of pieces of content being produced on Instagram, I guess on YouTube Shorts, on TikTok, every single day. And people are just obsessed with dopamine. Scrolling. And what we're doing with a hook is stopping that scroll. So we really have, I think the sweet spot is about 2.5 seconds to stop people scrolling and grab their attention and make them watch our content and engage with our content and then ultimately follow us. So what I'm trying to impress upon the guys in the community is really the importance of having a strong hook in your content, because you can be given so much value, but if you're not hooking the audience, no one's going to actually watch your content. So there's actually a few types of hooks that you can use. Of course, there's a verbal hook, so we can be saying things like, don't do this, or last time I did this, that happened. And yeah, they're extremely effective. With verbal hooks, what we're trying to do is essentially incite an emotion with our potential audience. So this can be a negative emotion, this can be a positive emotion, but yeah, we're just trying to jump out and stand out amongst the crowd. A hook that I've been finding that's been really effective in some of my content is, don't do this if you want to do this, because people, they've already been doing this, whatever it is, and they're like, what? Why not? I'm going to watch the video. So yeah, that's a really effective verbal hook. But what's really underrated as a hook is actually a visual hook. when people think of hooks, they do focus on the verbal hooks, but visual hooks are really important as well. So when people are consuming content, they're scrolling. If something really jumps out on the screen, that can serve the effect of hooking the audience as well. So yeah, I mean, my best pieces of content, they've all included a visual hook. It'd be maybe someone training Muay Thai in a really cool place, like a big piece of action in a Muay Thai fight, a really nice setting, and that does serve to hook the audience as well. If we want to maximize our chances of having a really, really viral piece of content though, we do want to combine both the visual and the verbal hooks. Videos that I produce that have millions and millions of views, almost all of them, they follow a particular blueprint to the content, yes, which I do teach in the Night Film, but they also have both a visual and a verbal hook, because we're really maximizing our chances of a viral video if we're hooking them from both what we're saying and from what we are showing them on the screen. So if you look at this video, for example, it's on over 4 million views. It includes both a visual and a verbal hook. The visual hook is me in a quite comical fashion next to my Thai trainer. He's like painted on his six-pack abs in contrast to my, I guess, six-pack. And yeah, I mean, that's a quite striking image. People being like, okay, what's going on here? And then that's coupled with a verbal hook of me saying, don't train Muay Thai in Thailand. And yeah, people are like, why not? I want to train Muay Thai in Thailand. I'm gonna watch the video, I'm hooked. So yeah, hitting them on both angles, and yeah, as you can see, it did really, really well. If you're interested in growing your personal brand, you should consider joining the Night Film. I'll link the information in the description of this video. You get access to a bunch of programs and courses, specifically on social media. It's the exact blueprint that I use to grow my account. I'm almost at 100k followers now. One of my members, he joined, he had 0 followers, maybe 3.5 months ago. Now he's on 50k. So yeah, I mean, look, it's definitely doable. You do have to be consistent though. I'm not gonna be a snake oil salesman and be like, yeah, join the Night Film and you'll get 50k in 3 months. No, the guy who had that success in our community, he's really consistent and he follows the blueprint to a T. But yeah, it's definitely attainable. We've got tons of other guys doing really well with regard to their personal brand too. So yeah, check it out. And I hope you enjoyed this little mini lesson as well for you guys. Thank you.
Paul's fighting in 6 days, I believe. No, 1 week to go. So now this win, like, the training's the most intense.
โตโต้ครับโตโต้กรวยในเมืองยิมครับพูดไทยได้แล้วรู้ตอนนี้เลยเป็นยังไงแล้ว
Just finished training. I mean, he's in big trouble with the boss. Because Paul is, what's your weight right now?
62.
62. His fight is at 56. 0.5. So over 6 kilograms to go in 4 days.
Yes.
Which is a lot, especially when you're at a lightweight. It's a big percentage of your body weight. So our coach, Thailand, has been crying about Paul's weight. for basically just calling Paul a fat shit. Which I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of agree with him, you know, because when Paul is finished with a fight, he eats a crazy amount of food. So Paul, what do you have to say about this statement?
You know,
Any
like,
comments?
yeah.
Speak clearly as well, so we don't
Yeah.
need subtitles this time.
Okay, so for avoiding the caption. So, you know, like, it's difficult to be a fighter and fight like every month, having like to take care of your diet, everything, cut weight once per month. But that being said, if you want like to live from this and you are like not like super high level fighter, you have like to fight quite often for like eating, you know, so it's just like something that you have to deal with. But yeah, sometimes like the weight just goes up because of the stress of the body of like fighting that often. Just like every month, cut weight, fight, binge back to your working weight, go over, you know, and then like having like to 3, 4, 5 days of rest, then back to camp, train again hard, cut weight, fight. So that's like one of the reasons, and this is like you have like a risk of the body being so eating disorder when you are like a fighter. So yeah, like try to the best with the diet, try to don't be too obsessed with the food. But after the fight, yes, I like to enjoy to go socialize with food around because I think it's good. You know, like yeah, most of the things.
Better socializing with food over like alcohol, for example. I agree, and I think a lot of fighters do actually have eating disorders, because especially when you're like being really diligent with your diet, then you're just like completely flip the switch and then just like be eating shit just because you now can, because you've been so restricted with your diet for like weeks and weeks and weeks, and you're like, okay, yeah, ice cream, Oreos, donut, pizza.
Making TikToks after training. TikTok has fried this generation.
If you're watching these vlogs for a minute, you might recognise some reoccurring themes. Well, a big part of my life in Chiang Mai is getting my bike fixed. So yeah, it's broken again, and now we're at the mechanic again, fixing my bike. So let's see how that goes. So we're just gonna have a quick call with some of the Night Film members to set goals for the end of the year. I think it's just over 100 days until the end of the year. I think like 95 now. I think a lot of people take their foot off the gas now, just kind of see out the year. I have the whole like New Year's resolutions, I'll do it next year, etc. But no, that's not what we're trying to cultivate in the community. So yeah, I just got everyone to tell me their goals between now and in the year.
Team getting ready for his one championship debut.
Just a little 5k at the reservoir and the university. Definitely my favourite place to run in Chiang Mai. Probably one of my favourite places in Chiang Mai. Really beautiful. My first run since the fight. Felt a bit tired, not gonna lie, only 5k. But yeah, we got to just build back up, and no point like going crazy with training right now. Yeah, just keep the fitness, maintain the fitness in case we're on like standby for a short notice fight. Like it's better to stay ready rather than get ready. So yeah, just keep it moving, and beautiful nature as well.
Jigsaw fighting on Thursday at Raja. Big program. If he wins, he gets 200,000 baht. So, not bad. Just had to stop on the afternoon run because look at this view. It's the evening run. Look at this beautiful sunset.
Training's done for the day. Now I'm gonna go watch Pole fight on TV. I'm gonna watch at the restaurant because he's fight number 2, and I got a call
Zoom, so I can't watch at the gym. Normally watch at the gym.
ดูสายตาเราไม่ไหวครับโอ้โหมาเร็วครับนี่ครับโปปัดขวาครับเมื่อสักครู่นี้ตอนนี้ยินดีกันก่อนนะครับเดี๋ยวเราค่อยไปดูภาพช้าๆชัดๆนะครับโดนตรงไหนปัดเดียวไม่เหลียวแลครับปัดเดียวหล่นเลยครับโอ้โหชะงักไปนิดนึงนะ
Alright, we're going to check out this little northern Thai spot out here in Neiman. Lovely day. Alright, this is a fire. And Luke's pulled up. What are you going to order?
Bro, I don't know yet. Not pork, that's
No pork.
Minai pork.
And another